Alright, alright. Hold on, I gotta check if the audio is working. Alright, it is. So, just gonna wait a little bit. I really like how. Just don't want to be talking to myself. And I see freaking AI on my freaking. Wow. AI on my freaking YouTube page. Freaking the Grinch. It is kind of. The whole reason. I don't know what it is, man. I mean, it's kind of disappointing that we didn't get the Grinch for a collab, and also the main reason why I'm live streaming this is because the servers of Fortnite are acting up, and y'all were expecting the ending of Resident Evil 4. But no, I thought I renewed my PlayStation Network, and it was letting me I could play this game basically for free in a sense. So I was like, might as well finish the game. Now, I'm not going to get all of oh yeah, we do have to get the side stories. Side stories are stories of friendships that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all this, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes and DDLC. Okay. I thought that you had to hmm to like finish this first story and then you could get to, let's say, the trust one with Monica and Sayori. I thought you needed to like finish that first story and then you get the second one, but no, you have to do different poems. So I don't know if I actually have to do one for Sayori and Yuri. I mean, there's definitely dialogue I can find from that, but yeah. But I'm what I mean is I'm gonna unlock these so we can do these as well. But I will not be getting all the pictures and all that. I'll do that in my own time. You probably all don't want to see all that. I don't know if there's any other music I can unlock. It looks like there might be a couple more. I have no idea, but yeah. Um, yeah, I think besides that, all I'm saying is I'm not gonna be fully finishing the game when it comes to the side content. It's just gonna be the main story, looking at the different dialogue from, rizzing up another character. Um, so yeah, and then also doing the side stories. Now I hope we can unlock all the side stories. If I don't end up getting all the side stories, if it requires something different, like I have to do a different poem for the exact, I don't think it has the case where I have to do the exact same character again. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna go in. We started out with Yuri. We're going in with, I think it was Yuri or it was Sayori. I think it was Yuri because I'm seeing from the pictures I can see some of Yuri. So I think I started up on that in Yuri. And when I first did my playthrough, I actually did videos on it. I went with Natsuki because she's my favorite girl from this game. But yeah, so we're gonna be basically going in doing Yuri's story, well, Yuri's side, doing the story again, but with Yuri. And then if we can somehow beat it, I'm gonna go back in and get Sayori done. Um, then afterwards, if I can, I will do these side stories because I want to do them all together. I think maybe a video would be warranty of it, because if you don't want to watch me play through the game again, you don't want to see these. So I might do my own video on this depending on when it comes out. But yeah. And then one last thing before we get into the game. I know it's a lot, but Resident Evil's finale will be coming soon. I want to do it tomorrow, but it's Christmas, so I want everybody to have their time with their family and enjoying Christmas and open up your gifts. And if y'all are religious, obviously it's Jesus's holiday. I'm not Catholic at all or stuff like that. I'm just saying, like, if you, yeah. Hey, Toga or Jazz. But yeah, I was basically explaining my final stream. I think it's going to be my finale because I'm at the end of the game. My final stream on Resident Evil 4 Remake. I want to do it tomorrow, but it's Christmas and I kind of want people to, hang out with their family and open gifts and, if they're religious, to celebrate Jesus and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm good. And then, yeah. Speaking of which, that side story. I'm thinking about it. I'll think about it. I mean, if I'm already finishing the game, I might as well get the DLC for it. Maybe. We'll see. But for now, yeah. But I want to finish up this game because I'm getting close to finishing it. DDLC. And it's something a break away from live streaming Resident Evil to really, yeah. Alright, when was it? I'm just gonna go with the auto save. Alright. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Alice. I still remember the voices. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Oh, I think this might be the second day. Alright. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I really don't like the protagonist, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves that one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her books, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Yep, that's me too. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Alice to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved with like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side to you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I got you accept the She's saying the wrong word and yet I'm fumbling. Revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. If I had to, I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, someone smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Pwop! Ow! What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my resolutions? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. I just realized most of this dialogue is literally from the first time I played. Oh, fuck it. It's been like a long time, so screw it. Sayori gets out from her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Oh man, I missed this game. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? Oh man, this game's like... you're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances to me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play sometime for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Out. That's a little bit, suspicious. That is suspicious. I know the plot of this game already. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sirens of Mischief escaped. I don't have no say. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sari somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Oh man, it really hurts me not to talk to Natsuki, because again, she's my favorite. But I have to do this for dialogue's sake, so we're in new dialogue century. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks, very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Kinda wish I went down the Sayori route, because I do like her a little bit. Yuri is my least favorite Doki. Not to say that she's a bad character, she just doesn't speak out to me. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. I don't know if this is the dialogue from Act 2, because I think how it works is you get with one character and then you go to the next one and then you get with someone else. So when I first did the route, it was Natsuki, and I went to Yuri in the Act 2. So I don't know if this is the same dialogue from Act 2 Yuri. I don't know. Should I look it up? I don't know. Yuri hands me the water pitcher, also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. Actually, now that I think about it, I remember distinctly that, what's it called? In Act 2, when Yuri goes herself to the water pitcher to get the water for the tea, and she doesn't come back in time, and the character gets worried, the protagonist gets worried, and goes to find her, and doing something I cannot mention on YouTube, but she does something bad to herself. Not inappropriate, like in the sense of sexual, just something really dark and depressing. So this actually might be different because we're both going to get the water pitcher, I think. Or she's going to get it and she's going to come back, because this is Act 1. Act 1, there's nothing bad that happens, and then Act 2, something bad happens. So this might be completely different dialogue. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts to her speaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. I do not know these words, I'm so stupid. Oh, okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Okay, she's leaving. We're staying. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Yep, this is different. This has to be different. Where are you two off to? Eh? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Yuri. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Damn! Damn! Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Alice in club activities? Damn! I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, in her head, she's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. Then let's go, Alice. Ah. No, wait, the fuck. Let's go. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once we're in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Alice, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because I can't lie, she's kind of, once you get to that like that real Yuri side, she's kind of a sweetheart though. Still not my favorite, but I can respect the character. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. No, we have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Alice, I really like being friends with you. Ahaha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the club room. Or classroom. Club room, classroom. It's a club. Club room. Same thing. Same thing. Alice, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. And yep, that's a no. That's a no-no. We don't do that weird shit here. I'm sorry. It doesn't show the name. Hover Dam too. We don't do that here. That's weird as shit. We don't do that. Uh-uh. Don't do that shit. I'm sorry. Anyways, now it's time to get the teacup. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? How was letting it show? And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. That's actually really good to do. That's actually really good. That shows that you're comfortable around someone and can be yourself. That's sweet. I can respect that about Yuri. I can respect it. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's actually kind of sad. I'm the only person who could actually express herself to, and the others are kind of hard to, like, talk around. That's kind of sad. I think that should be, like, a proper discussion that Yuri needs to have with the rest of the members. But guess what? This game is a horror game, and everybody dies, except for Monica, so it doesn't really matter. But from a real-life standpoint, yeah. What's the protection? I see. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Alice. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Alice, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why is that? It's a bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. I think I see why. Let's just keep that there. It's pretty obvious why, but we're just not going to talk about it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. The protagonist just loves saying whatever's in his head. It's mostly because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Totally not talking about my titties. Totally not. It's totally my posture. I'm always leaning forward. I'm like, God damn. I'm looking down at my desk when my back is forward. I'm looking at, God damn, my back hurts. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. That sounds like me. That actually generally sounds like me. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. Never mind, that doesn't sound like me. I have Oreos. Y'all freaking know Oreos? Not Oreos, Oreos. Those Oreo chocolate things, the bubbly chocolate, they are the best chocolates ever exist. In my personal opinion. Best thing to ever exist. I kept hidden from Sayuri's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time, each holding one half of the book. I want to be honest, that just sounds like the same thing as sitting at a desk and, like, looking down at the book. Is that just me? Am I dumb? I don't read books. Besides the FNAF books, but, like, that just almost sounds like the same as, like, you know, what if I know? I don't have back problems because of my posture. Because I don't have those. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. I don't know why I'm such in a giggly state. Jesus. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to open the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Not gonna lie, this frame is kind of nice with the white things across it. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of time reading from it. The art style in this game is so good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy wrapper and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lip as if the situation was completely normal. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. And just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Alice. Sorry. Sorry, that was me, damn it! I don't have a soft voice like that, no. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? You know what? She's kind of like Shoto. She's kind of like Shoto Toradorki from My Hero Academia. She's kind of like, at first when Shoto was shown, he was like kind of hidden his like his true state, and didn't reveal to anyone until he was more comfortable in the group. Yuri is just not good at showing herself and just doesn't understand certain things. I mean, Shoto had a different reason that I won't dive into, but yeah. Something interesting that Yuri and him have a, connection. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. Situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Dude, that's freaking scary. I don't like how that abruptly stopped. Switch scenes, no music, and Monica. That was creepy. Okay, everyone. Oh, what? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Alice, you can help Yuri put away her tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri takes up the teacups from the floor. You know what it is? That shit was getting intimate and emotional, and Monica was like, no, I know what's going on. The tension between you are definitely rising. So we gotta get that up on out of here. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hesitantly clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? I mean, in all honesty, I would do Natsuki, but this is a Yuri route, so it's Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Alice, this one might have been better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kinds of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? She don't got no friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that, yep. I wonder why. Why is the protagonist so cold? Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. That's a little concerning how she said that. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for my guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of the raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strained tenderness as a unordinary human. It's really hard to read this. I'm not good at reading handwriting. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread by subconscious, well aware of its consciousness. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. That enticing beauty of my cutting knife with sympathy. The bred by hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and I cannot read that. The moon increments its pulse and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. I wish there was an option to bring up a thing because I don't know how to read this. The very same light that glistened in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I sliced the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon became excited. Or perhaps I'm really projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungrier more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A wish of blood, classic party conditions. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I think I can tell what it's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Usually the poem is as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. I could see that. I could just imagine Yuri by a window and there's a raccoon just standing by the window. That was really good. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own ways. I wanted to express the way it feels for me and to indulge in my more unusual hobbies, God. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Alice? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. I don't know how to pronounce that. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. What are you confused about? The poem? The game? This whole story. Oh, the whole story of Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay, let me just quickly explain it. You're a protagonist, a blankless protagonist. You don't know what you look like. We've only seen him from the back end, and it's just a guy with black. I think it was black or brown hair with a black shirt. And basically, you're taken to this club by that girl named Sayori, who likes to eat a lot. And she tells everyone in the club that basically that you wanted to join, even though you never said that, just to get you here. You come here, you are introduced to everyone, then you decide to join the club, then time goes through, and you pick a girl who you want to basically, get closer with. And you can either pick between Yuri, Natsuki, or Sayori. There's never an option for Monika. I don't know why, but that's just how the story is. Then eventually, once you get closer to that one person, it comes to a point where Sayori asks you out and asks if you want to be with her. Like, she has a crush on you. It's a depression thing. She has depression. Her character is, shown to be excited and happy and all that, but deep down she has a very bad depression. And she confesses to the protagonist because Sayori is their childhood friend and they've known him for a while. And she actually likes the protagonist and confesses to him. And you can either pick to actually like her, which makes her happy, but at the same time her depression makes her think she's selfish and stuff like that. And if you decline her, well, that's pretty obvious. She gets upset. She acts like everything's fine, but she gets upset. And it ends up with her, how do I explain this in that YouTube won't get mad? She does a very bad thing like Yuri, except instead of doing something to her body that's not inappropriate, by the way, it's bad. It's a depression thing. Instead of doing that, Sayori, I'm just gonna say rope and tied into a certain way and put onto a ceiling fan. I think you can figure out the rest. I don't know if that's going to get YouTube mad at me, but that's basically the whole Act 1. Then Act 2 is basically you get with another one, which I think it just chooses somebody instead. It depends on who you pick, but I won't dive into that. And whoever you get with, they end up being killed by Monika because she has control of the game. She basically has commands and stuff like that. And the whole story is basically just her wanting the protagonist. She is in love with the protagonist because you are real. And she is real in a sense. She's not real in real life. I'll say that. I'll point that out. She's not an existing person in real life. But in the game, the protagonist who's playing the game, the person who's playing the game as the protagonist is basically she loves the actual person who's playing the game, not the protagonist, the person playing the game, because he's real, or whoever's playing, she is real and she's real in a way. It's confusing, but yeah. And at the end of the game, it's just you lose. You end up getting with her in a way, and then you have to delete her character file in order to stop her reign of terror, and then you basically restart the game, and then Sayori is basically self-aware that she's in a game, just like Monica, and she has control over the commands, and basically it's just another bad ending. At the end of the day, whoever is the club leader is self-aware that they're in a game, and they want you, the person playing the game. Of course, in actuality, they can't be with you, and they don't actually, what's it called? It's just a game. At the end of the day, it's really simple. It's really like scary how they want you, but you're not in any danger at all. It's just a story, and it's okay. Anyways, that was not a quick explanation, but there you go. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Alice. I don't want any other people to be like me. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. There's also other things like the different characters and what they go through. They go through a lot of bad things that I cannot explain on YouTube. I might DM you about it, but it's something that I can't explain because it's really dark and depressing. Honestly, once I get to that part where Sayori does that thing that I can't explain, this stream is going to be like age restricted. Like, I can't explain it because what all these three characters have is really dark and depressing stories besides Monica. She's just sadistic, and a yandere who just wants you to herself. All these the characters that you have an option to like get closer with, they have such depressing and dark like things a part of them, their past and how they feel and stuff like that. All I'm gonna say in quick and easy things to not get YouTube angry at me: Yuri likes knives. You can see where that can go when it's a depressing side. Sayori has depression to the point where eventually she eliminates herself, let's just say that. And Natsuki has a really, really bad father. Let's just put that like that. I'll delve into deeper and DM you more specifics because, yeah. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're thankful for that. It's nothing really. God, the protagonist is so freaking dense. Maybe that's because I'm not well, this is supposed to be us technically. The character is supposed to be us in a way. But honestly, this is not how I would act. And probably not how other people would act. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Who should I show my poem to next? I think I'll do... my thoughts are doing Natsuki, but I'm gonna do Sayori. Ooh! And I like doing her voice. I like this one, Alice. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. That's kind of sweet, though. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Let her like the poem. I think that just shows that... I think her happy with the poems shows that you're getting good with them. Come on, don't be dense. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know about what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? Sorry, Yuri. Sorry, Sayori. Maybe in another timeline. That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about others. You need to think about yourself once in a while. She's gonna be like, yep, no. I know that feeling. I've been in the deepest, darkest places myself. And, yeah, I can, yeah. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. She wouldn't. Well, whatever. Anyway, so see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. That's a little hint right there to, yeah. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. He doesn't know. That should be your hint. Honestly, the protagonist is so dense. Like, that should be a hint towards something. Well, I like happy the most. And the way she just skips over it. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, that's another freaking clue. A sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. I don't think you want to do that. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Alice. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, we got a long one right here. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of my other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in the bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle's a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scalping, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open it up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, handing them out to each one and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That's kind of, that's like what she was talking about. A happy poem and a sad poem. That's like a mix of a happy and a sad poem. All these poems just show off what these characters feel on the inside. Like how Yuri had talking about knives, because that's her whole thing. And she, Sayuri has, you know, the whole having these bottles and talking about friends instead of herself. And then they shattered across the ground. That could be showing depression and all of her friends shouting. It's all crazy how the story can unfold and you know more about the characters through these poems and they give hints. Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? Oh, excuse me. Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? I mean, that is a really good poem though. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect that something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. By that, I mean messing with your code and making you more depressed. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. He's always quick to say never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing is your best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is the one of these times. Oh. I don't like the way the protagonist said that, or thought that. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. To be fair, you know, just to add more misery to Natsuki, which I would never want to do to her, but we're doing it anyways. Hi again, Alice. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not the only getting comfortable with your style. But the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. And her mind's like, I'm gonna kill that bitch if you try and get anywhere close to my freaking real life smookums, my sweetheart. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. I mean, that's true. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. You're completely misunderstood. Calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. You're a fucking dick, Monica. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's just not really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? She's so suspicious. Like, if she actually cared about her members, like actually genuinely and not hid it, I would actually like Monica's character. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violently grating, waveforms, squeaking, scratching, piercing, shine, coasting, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a venue on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. That should also give you a hint. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how I space your words can truly change the mood of the poem. Yeah, like especially when you put a big blank page and at the bottom it's just load me. Really impactful. It impacts the mood a lot. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're actually speaking over the noises. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. That's the creepy thing. It's like that was talking directly to me instead of the protagonist. That's the craziest thing. Who should I poem next? Well, I mean, I don't even know why you give me a decision, because I gotta do Nazca. Best girl. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding and to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it, unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me! You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? I mean, no, actuality, no, I would be impressing you, but this is a game, and I already did that in one timeline, so sorry. What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of angsty. Alright, see ya, Jazz. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though. What I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem and handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. That's not me. That's not me. That's not canon me right there. That's not canon me. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have something extra planned today, if so. So if someone could come sit at the front of the room, everyone could. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's just not like we can put anything good in just the past few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can all give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guy! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked it. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show people what literature is all about. Yay! It's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Yes, everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Not wrong. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the reciting. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you so very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, what? You're fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches the sheet of paper around between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering voice forms into a sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, structure that she Euclides with perfect timing. I have these words, I don't even know. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everybody is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everybody joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the poem. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finished and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Alice liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poem wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where they're sort of gentle delivered. Wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind it, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Alice. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Alice lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. That's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what I read. You'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy behind it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Then that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are all you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthusiastic, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's like Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can just put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's just your pride, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I would want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that all of you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practicing before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you've put in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll be finishing planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Alex. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was speaking out. No wonder. I was just thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Oh, God. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Bruh. Oh, this hurts me. Oh. Oh, I hate this. Oh, but I have to go with the first option because that's just, It hurts because, like, Sayori has that depression, and it's just, walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does that thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how far it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You just admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? I feel so bad for Sayori. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Oh. Sayori, I feel so bad. I wonder how some of these conversations would go. Like, what if that doesn't appear if I was trying to get with Sayori, impress Sayori with the poems? The conversation trails off and I felt feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, I got to make a poem for Natsuki, or not Natsuki, Yuri. Love? No, that's fine. Family? No! Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay, I need to stop. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, pain? Maybe that would be... I feel like that would be Sayori. Pleasure, atone. Extreme. Determination. Atone? Okay, atone. Scars. What? Tendencies? I'm trying to think of big words. Big words would hit. Fantasy? No! I need to get mostly her. Secretive? Secretive? Okay. Vivacy. Strawberry parties, vertigo, misery, incognito, heavenson. Oh. That's a bad word. I'm not gonna pick that one. That's extraordinary existence, night, extraordinary. Not depression. That would be sorry. This okay. Disoriented. Like the longer and complicated words would hit her eternally. This, philosophy, unrestrained, and analyst. Okay, I think I got mostly Yuri there. Aw, man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into... Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you just complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Hey, I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. This line hurts. Monica! Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Yep, this is the start. Sayuri is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri? I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk with everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Gee, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Oh, I genuinely feel so bad for Sayuri. She's actually, oh my god. Sayuri, girl, well, alright, if you say so. God, such a dense freaking protagonist. This is why I don't like vanilla DDLC. I don't like it. I like mods that actually make the protagonist, like, smart and, yeah. I worriedly glance at Sayuri. Bullshit! Shut up! You're a horrible protagonist! Glance at Sayuri before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shifting through some papers at her desk. Alice, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. I'm sure I'm not the one asking you, Alice. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it for now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Alice. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know. Yeah? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayuri's always like that. She's always been full of a sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Alice. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. Try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands from her desk and walks across the room where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel next to Sayuri and gently talk to her. While she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Wow. I sigh and sit myself down. I know worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I mess around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over the book. Ah, yes, the girl that I'm trying to impress this round. But she looks away just as quickly as with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach someone or start conversation of her own accord. So I have no choice but approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her phone. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything, but I could tell you that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willingly share that concern. Of course, there are certain those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. I've been talking for so long. I just don't want to end this after one day. Well, in-game day. I want to try and get all the way to the festival. I'm trying my hardest. But if you were to prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Huh? I would have said, not, sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, it's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. No, you're not, protagonist. No, you're not. Alice, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. What's with the us? So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupied your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put her in that way. We're just good friends. That's all. Sayori suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my eyes. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are unfold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we all share our poems now? Before I knew it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to? Of course, motherfucking Yuri! Because this is what we're doing. Alice, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has nothing short of spectacle. I can really feel the emotion. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing for. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Alice, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it, anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mystery of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Alice. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understand what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a different person, Alice. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself a lot, all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Don't put Sayori under the bus. You've already... Okay, well, she technically was already a friend, so that's different, but... Yeah, Natsuki, not so much. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want me to show me your poem? Yes, I do. Let me get it for you. I feel like I should say these poems in my voice who's giving it to me. You can get me more my vocal cords in check for them. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A toned figure A toned figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructed by eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visible, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He notices his... I don't know what this says. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in the rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of ghosts feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. I was about to sneeze. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. Instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can. The poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri tenderly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Who should I show my poem next? Goddamn, Sayori, what the fuck is going on with you? Oh, you're happy. Alright, you're happy. Now you're happy. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. The sad thing is, it feels like she wanted to get me in this club so I could make friends and just forget about her. It's sad. It's really sad, honestly. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Alice. Sayori, there's something wrong. Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hehehe. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm going to go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Sayori. Oh my god, Sayori. I feel so bad for her. Natsuki, we're just going down the list. I think Monica was next, but yeah. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! She does not like me! That hurts. Which, like, yeah, no. Oh my god! Oh, that hurts. That really does hurt. Hi, Alice. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to your perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem and I'm holding in my hands. I was thinking to myself, why don't they just both look at their own? Like, I give her my poem and she gives me her poem and we just both read it. But then I realized you can't. The mindsets would be on both things. So, yeah, I see why. Your style's gotten so refined, Alice. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, haven't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience, and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awful suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all of her time alone. Besides, that novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, she always skips over with an anyways. I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Got a long one. The lady knows everything. An old tale tells a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. That's creepy because Yuri literally talked about, I don't know if it was today, I think it was this day, about that people say she's someone who knows everything, but deep down she doesn't. That's creepy. These are definitely new poems that Monica's making because she's paying attention to the people I'm talking to and making maybe some sort of poem to do with them in a way. That's really freaking creepy. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought out. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others has turned away, the legends is all that remains. The last dim star gleaming in the twinkling sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look to her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like I learned a little. Looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Let's check how long have I been streaming for. Doesn't show me here. Check. Almost in 2 hours. Let's keep going. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, that's one thing I noticed. Yeah, because she knows everything. Because she has control of the game. She knows. She knows everything. She finds no meaning in this world because it's not real, and she knows everything about it. That's what she feels. It's so... I never really thought about that with the poems until now, but like really, the poems are like hints towards characters and her character and how she knows everything basically. You know, there's the one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? That's the thing. Oh my god, she's a creepy bitch. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. Because she sees us as 2D. Because, oh my god, this is all coming together. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yes, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. It better not be a tip about the game. Are you ever too shy to share your poem writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. Yeah, I got not really a lukewarm thing from Natsuki. She kind of dismissed me really quickly and kind of hurt my feelings. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that they went into and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Thanks, whatever. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Yeah, I was gonna say, Monica didn't seem that discouraged that Sayori's gone. Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You devoted from your usual catchphrase from addressing the club. Oh, so everybody just doesn't give a shit that Sayori is gone? Okay. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is it the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ugh. Stuttering airs, common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yep. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. And Yuri is right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some dignity. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too good today and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time that she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Sometimes you have to, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down there, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. No, it's not! You know things, Monica! You know things! What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so she keeps dodging it with anyway. There's something going on here, and I know exactly what it is. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when you know she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorate to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares at the desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Alice. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to help give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would really appreciate it for that. Is Monica's suggestion I spend a weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Alice may not like to be around if you only make him out as a nuisance. So therefore, he may be suited to assigned with decorations. Yes, I don't fully agree with that as Natsuki's as I see Natsuki as the best girl, but in this timeline, yes. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it possibly to make field decorations anyway? Natsuki, didn't you say you were very dismissive about my poem and now you're going back on that? Jesus. Now you just sound you're fine with me. Sounds like you're just making excuses for Alice too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meteoric work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Alice to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend time with me yet, you know. Yeah, sorry, Monica, that's just not how it works in the vanilla DDLC. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said! I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Alice, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everybody looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Sayori ... I'm definitely going to go with that in another timeline, but sorry, Yuri, you're kind of the main focus. Well, I'd probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Alice? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everybody can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys ready? Excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Alice? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. How about you, Sayori? Natsuki? What? Why is everybody yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I can tell Natsuki is really more bitter than usual. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Alice picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already knew that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are just taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up is far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell she's tried to sound like Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of this whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I was hoping everyone would do their part best, but with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everybody packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Yeah? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this week. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yeah. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping at your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided to not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Alice. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reasons you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I choose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. Out of that exchange, I make it out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on this Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I'm pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously cannot wait. That is so sad that he forgot about Sayori and was just thinking about that. That's kind of sad. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help me much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There is no doubt, though, that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before she already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we chat each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Oh, this is bad. Well, this is a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do, check up on your friend, but you know. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit to just simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Oh, God. Is this playing out differently? I don't know if this happens quickly. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I'm assuming she's up in her room. She's probably okay. It's already strange of her not to run down to greet me. I head up to her bedroom when I finally find her. Sayuri? Hi, Alice. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't came over like this in a long time, haven't you? Have you? I guess you're right. It has been some time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as always, has always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided to the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares into the random distance. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiles as shaking her head. That's no good, Alice. Yeah? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have came here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished but for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have me come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayuri! I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Alice. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Alice? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without everyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it even possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Why is that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there was only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Alice. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you'd have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, sir. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Alice. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that I could have helped is if everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Cyrus' face. I made you join the Digital Club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in ways I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Alice. Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join this club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. It hurts that I'm really into this scene because this is really intimate and sad. But just thinking about all this, she poured her out, and the MC wants to actually help her. But this route is with me and Yuri. And it really hurts. One time I'm actually going to do the Sayuri route. And it's going to feel a little better, but it's just still going to end up the same way. It's really sad. Like, depression is not a fucking joke. I've been through it many times. And this really hits a lot. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. No, you want to get with Yuri. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wish. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her side. And she starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sayuri barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want her to do is know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Alice. It's starting to sound like 2D from the Gorillas. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. I'm making her try and sound like she has a lisp. And that's really scary too. Sorry, lets me go. As she does, I let go of her as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's not true. That's a fucking lie. It's with Yuri. Oh, I love Natsuki, I really do, and Yuri's just a fine character, but just... It really hurts that Sayori is basically a big character. Like, Natsuki and Yuri are not as big characters. They're big characters, but Sayori and Monica are definitely... Monica's the biggest, of course, even though she's not that shown a lot. But Sayori has a really deeper story that I relate to a whole lot. How... It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sorry, wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be a good idea for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? No, we won't. Alright. I look forward to it. No. We won't be seeing her tomorrow. That's the last time we're ever gonna see her alive. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. No shit, Sherlock! I was just checking something real quick. Hold on. Can I? There we go. Sayori as a character is something I really relate to. Really. But anyways, I already explained that, so I'm going to continue on. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. Excuse me. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about her when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. No. It's going to be the worst time of your life. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get a little really nervous when nobody was answering the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And I did. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be done. I'm sure it'll be fine. Dude, we're getting so close to the end of the game, but my throat, whew, it's giving out. Jesus. Whew. It is sore from all the talking and voice shifting and all that. But the end of the game is so soon, and I really want to at least get to Act 2, but this part, screw it, I'm doing it. I'm just going to be voice acting Yuri, that's it. So yeah, but after that certain part that's going to get the stream taken down, I'm going to end it there, and then we'll do Act 2 next time. Which I think Act 2 is a lot shorter, if I remember. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curious, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over anyway, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah! What is with these ahs? I would be like, huh. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening the desk drawer of my... Suspicious. Suspicious. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as she making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decoration and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromical therapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you were planning on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests into a fairway place. Although, many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to prove an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little bit. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. He rummages through her bag. She pulls out full candles and wooden cylinder-shaped objects. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think it would be amazing, don't you? That sounds like we're making a cult. We're gonna be a cult. A cult of the literature club. The literature club cult. The literature club cult. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that one thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributions to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel the permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout out of the small hole on the tip. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavier. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot more about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbons. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. You won't be using that paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtains. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract them to peek inside. That's really creative. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels when sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Alice. I can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into the bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? That knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricacy patterns of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gentle tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger? Maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Is it? Isn't it? Yuri relaxes as her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Alice, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you that this knife is extremely sharp. It'll cut through skin like it's paper. Ugh. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down my side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the woman a look also. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. That warning. I was not expecting that. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger, in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face burned up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She didn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This is a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and licks... Sure. I take Yuri's hand and licks her index finger in return. Alice, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that this would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Alice. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue the progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as the door curtains. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you so much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them in the plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unraveling her. Come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. It really is tough knowing what they do. Yuri hurtled dismissing me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for the sunshine rise, then daytime, the sunsets, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot more like an art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's just something simple, like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk it much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel like the way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unusual paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Gah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and quickly lifts my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There's a droplet of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get the towel right away. I rush out to fetch a small towel and then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. This is way too intimate! Here, I pat Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is there something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. This is intimate. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she lost in a gaze, involved by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sends tingle sensation through my arm. Suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. I was wondering why that comes up. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew! You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not like that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time to after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the most important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for helping me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Alice. Yuri takes a step close to me and briefly squeezing my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to, as suddenly she pulls back. Sayori? Or Sayori? Yeah? Hey, Alice. Sayori? Just now we weren't. It's okay, Alice. I just stopped by to say hi. Um, well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But I'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sorry, beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Cyrus's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Alice? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so that much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Alice. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica's right about what? Sayori! What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulders to reassure her. I'm scared, Alice. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Alice, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hands down Sayori's arms and squeeze her hands in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know that's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. In all honesty, this choice doesn't even matter. It really doesn't. In a real life standpoint, it does, but from a gaming perspective, this really doesn't matter. She's gonna die. But again, for the sake of the Yuri route, I am really, really sorry. I am genuinely really sorry, Sayori. Oh. That hurts, even if not just from a depression side. Like, if we're dealing with depression. Just the person confessing to you, saying that in general is just heart-wrenching. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need the most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after joining the club. I know you've been struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and that what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. So he forces a smile, though an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like? To get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone else. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayuri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head with both her hands, she screams as loud as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayuri! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayuri through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I'll keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Sayuri will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Alice, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica places little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. Jesus. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Alice. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quick? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry about it. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Well, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on their own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Uh, what is this? Reading the poem, I gotta get a pit in my stomach. Alice, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri has written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayuri, so... Huh? Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking to her to school would make her really happy. Besides, I told her that everything will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened up the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I'm ending up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more of like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's door, I knock on the door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door, and that's where I'm going to put my controller down. Because I come to the agreement that I'm not going to show that scene, because it's going to get the stream put down. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to stop the stream, and I'm going to go through this part on my own, and then the in-game game, is going to restart, and it's going to go to Act 2. And I'll do that for another stream. So yeah, I gently open the door, and Sayori's gonna be there. I left her hanging, let's just say that. I left her hanging, like Monica said, and yeah. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I hope this isn't... Okay, good, that doesn't do that. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I will live stream the next episode of, or the next stream for this. Probably after the Resident Evil 4 stream. The finale of that. I think the finale. I don't know. I'm close to being that game. So yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all.